videos. Look, welcome to Terry's Tips, guys. Get a notebook, get a pen, because today we're talking about how to increase your personal credit scores quickly, guys, in 30 days or less, because for some of you, you're going to see an increase in a couple of days or a couple of weeks. But no matter what, if you execute at least some of these items or all of them, you will get an increase in 30 days or less, okay, guys? And make sure you stick around until the end, because I'm going to cover a lot of material, okay? And at the end, I'm going to tell you how you can do a one-on-one coaching call with me directly via Zoom and have access to that recording for 30 days for your own notes. Got it, good guys. So let's jump right in. And so first of all, let me also say this is going to help you with personal credit and with business credit, because some of you guys are entrepreneurs and investors and you're trying to qualify for business credit. And the thing that is holding you up is that they're doing a soft pull of your personal, even if you're not a PG, but because you are a new business owner, or because you have no collateral, or because you're new to building business credit, or because you have no revenue. Part of the approval process is looking at your own personal credit. So you guys need to increase your personal credit scores to help you transition into business credit. Okay, step number one, and guys, please understand this is always going to be step number one. Always pull a current copy of your credit reports from all 3 credit bureaus, and you want to look at your FICO scores. That means I recommend that you use Credit Check Total. I'll put a link in the description, and or My FICO. You are not using Credit Karma. You are not using Credit Sesame. You are not using Identity IQ. You want your FICO scores because you want to know where you really are right now, and you're going to be able to, you want to be able to gauge that, right? Because for the big money, for the wealth building money, for business credit, for real estate financing, like 99% of lenders use FICO scores, guys. So you want to use the same scoring model as the lenders. You can also pull your credit reports from annualcreditreport.com. That copy is going to be super comprehensive. That will help you with the dispute process, but that copy will not have a FICO score on it. However, it will be free. Got it, guys? So step number one is pull a current copy of your reports from all 3 bureaus. Not a summary, not a copy you had a month ago or 2 weeks ago, a current copy, okay? Step number 2, and I mean this with every fiber of my being. Y'all know I'm extra. Read your reports. You cannot just look at your score and expect to understand what to do. That's the biggest disconnect with credit repair and these videos of people working on their credit, is that what needs to be done from Mike's file is different from Joseph's file, is different from Kim's file, is different from Rebecca's file, is different from Keisha's file. So for you wealth warriors, the reason why I actually teach on my videos is because you need to be able to look at your reports and then watch a video, watch a course, do a training, and understand these 3 things apply to my credit, these things don't. You need to be able to understand which things apply to your actual credit. So when you're reading your actual accounts, I need you to understand what accounts are open and what accounts are closed. Guys, I don't care if you get a highlighter and every account that's open you highlight in yellow, and every account that's closed that you highlight in red, so you know the difference. You also need to understand what accounts are current, meaning they're positive, no negative information at all, and what accounts are adverse or derogatory, which basically just means negative depending on the copy of the report you have. Again, I don't care if you want to highlight it. Maybe everything positive is green and everything that's not positive is blue or is red or whatever. But you need to understand this, because when I outline some more of the items, you need to understand what things to tackle first to increase your scores quickly, okay? Now, when you're going through your reports, that's step number 2 when you're reading it. No open and close, no positive and negative, okay? Step number 3, and this is critical. Your current utilization on your current accounts needs to be 10% and under, period. If you want to know how to increase your score quickly, the utilization on your current credit cards, current lines of credit, not loans, not installment credit, on your revolving credit, is the thing that's kind of hurting most people, okay? So some of you all, this is a nugget right here, okay? Some of you guys have 3 collections on your credit report, and you have 3 credit cards that are maxed out, and you're talking about credit repair, and you're watching all these nonsense, bogus experts, and they're telling you to dispute collections when you have 3 credit cards that are maxed out. That is wrong. Guys, understand this nugget tip. The order in which you do things can dictate your success. So your open available credit factors more heavily into your credit score. When you are applying for credit, Lenders want to know, how are you managing the current credit you have, the current debt? What is your relationship with your current lenders? So if I have, $1,000 and I have the option to pay down 2 current credit cards or to do some disputes or do settlements for collections, I'm actually going to pay down my current credit cards to get me a credit score increase faster. Boom! Look, that freed somebody, okay? So look at your open, available, revolving credit and get your utilization to 10% and under. Now, another nugget right here, guys. Let's say you have 5 open credit cards. You're like, Terry, I don't have all that money, but I need to increase my scores quickly. I got you covered. Guys, prioritize your accounts. What I mean by that is put your accounts in order by the credit limit. The credit limit. The credit limit, not by the balance, not by the utilization. Meaning if you have a credit card that is $5,000, $1,000, and $500, right? With those 3 credit cards, guys, the one that's going to be the priority is the $500 card. You want to get that down to 0. And then the next priority is going to be the one that's $1,000. You want to get that down to 0. And what happens, guys, is that the percentage, the utilization percentage is what goes into your score. So you can make a $500 credit card 0% utilization faster than you can make a $5,000 card 0% utilization. Do you get me? What I mean is that $500 on a $500 credit card is 100% utilization. Just like $5,000 on a $5,000 credit card is 100% utilization. Well, I would rather pay $500, get that card to a 0% utilization, and then what happens, guys, is that the FICO scoring model is going to average your utilization on your cards, and it's going to give you make your utilization lower a lot faster with less money out of pocket, guys. And that's going to make your score increase. Guys, this is like a back-end hack. Nugget right here. If you're already lost, then you need to look at the description of my video and kind of invest in the training or doing the Zoom sessions with me so I can talk to you, walk you through your actual reports one by one, like account by account, okay? But you need to just get your utilization down to 10% and under. 30% under is good, 10% and under is better. And what I recommend is prioritizing your accounts and tackle the accounts with the lowest credit limit first. Got it good. With number 3 is also make sure you have no accounts that have a past due balance right now. That means, this is why you need to go through your actual accounts. That means your current mortgage, your current car note, your current credit card, your current personal loans, your current student loans. It will say balance and it will say past due. Guys, if you have a car loan, if you have a mortgage, if you have a credit card and it says balance $300, past due $50, that's actually killing your score. Why? Because that past due amount is showing that you're currently behind on a current open account. That is killing. Somebody say killing. That is killing your score. So utilization 10% under, and make sure you're bringing all past due accounts current. This is your open available credit. Got it good, guys. Step number 4 is if you have no current open accounts that are positive, meaning open revolving, open installment accounts, then you want to add credit builder accounts. That's why you need to read your reports. If you have a current mortgage, current open credit card, current open personal loan, things of that nature, then you don't need to add credit builder accounts if they're positive. But if everything you have in your credit report is negative, or if everything you have in your credit report has late payments, guys, then day number 1, like today when you're watching this video, guys, get a credit builder card. I recommend 2, and get a self credit builder account. The credit builder card, guys, is your revolving credit. The self credit builder account is installment credit. Get the 24-month option. Do not respond in in the comments and say, should I get this? Should I get that? No, you should. You should get a credit builder card. Get 2 of them, right? So you can get $300 cards. It does not matter. The credit limit does not matter at this point. So if you have $600, instead of you getting 1 secured credit builder card, I recommend you getting 2 cards for $300. Why? Because the strategy is that the more open trade lines you have that are positive, you're going to increase your score a lot faster. We'll work on the credit limits later. You just need open available credit that's positive to build your score. And then the installment credit, guys, is your self account, okay? Get the 24-month option. It's $25 a month. Guys, I will link 3 videos that you're gonna watch after this. The first video is why you're not gonna buy trade lines, because in none of the steps are you going to hear me say buy an authorized account or buy a trade line? That is a horrible hack. That is not even a hack. That is a horrible piece of advice. I do not buy and sell trade lines. I do not endorse it. And I break it down in a deep dive in another video, okay? The second video is how to hide utilization. This is a hack to help you kind of get utilization down if you don't have a whole lot of money. Then the third one is to do a deep dive into credit builder accounts, okay? So you watch this video so you know everything. Then your 3 follow-up videos are those 3 videos. I'll link them in the description and in the comments. Okay, guys, so you get your credit builder account immediately. Now, why? Because it can take 30, 60 to 90 days for the accounts to be added. So you want the account to be added immediately and start making payments on that, actually start building your scores. But just getting the utilization down, just bringing your accounts current is going to give you a credit score increase in the immediate. Got it, good, guys. All right, and then the next step, guys, is step number 5 is to dispute any inaccurate, unfair, negative accounts, right? So you're doing a dispute with the credit bureaus directly. Now, pause. Guys, depending on how fast you execute, some of you guys can watch this video today, pull your reports today, make payments today, send your letter out today, and you guys can have an increase in like a week, depending on when the actual lenders update your file. Some of you guys are going to watch the video today and pull your reports next week, and then, look at your reports 2 weeks after that, and then pay a credit card in a month, so it's going to take longer than 30 days, right? But some of you guys, it's going to take days because you can actually do all these items in one day. Somebody say one. You guys can do this literally today. You can pull your reports, look at all the accounts, and execute these items, okay? So doing your disputes, you're going to do them all on one letter, okay, guys? Again, invest in my training if you want to deep dive into how to do the disputes, but you're always doing them in writing, and you're sending your letter to the credit bureaus directly, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. Pause. If you are not a victim of fraud, do not have fraud alerts on your credit reports. So 2 things I said to not do is do not buy trade lines, do not add fraud alerts. I know some of y'all are like, what? I used to work for TransUnion. I'm board certified and I have over 20 years of experience. I help people get big money. All of these small little gimmicks do not work. These 609 letters, it's trash. It's nonsense. Please tell me who used all this and had the 800 credit score. Not one darn person, okay? So I'm telling you the real deal, okay? So dispute, you're writing a letter, your own letter, not a template you bought from somewhere. You're sending it to all 3 credit bureaus directly, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. You're not doing the dispute over the phone. You're not doing the dispute online. You're sending 2 forms of ID showing your name and your current address. I recommend your driver's license and a current utility bill like water, electric, cable. If your driver's license does not have your current address, then do not send that, okay? Then maybe send, 2 utility bills, okay? And you're sending this to the credit bureaus because you want to kind of prove this is a current valid dispute from you, the consumer, and not some credit repair pigs, okay, guys? And so you're going to put everything you want to dispute on your letter. This is the account. This is the account number. This is what I want disputed. And you're going to put it all on one letter with your proof of identity. If you have any proof that say you want to dispute something, you paid it, and your proof that you paid it, you guys can send in that proof with your dispute to the credit bureaus. And I do recommend that you send it certified. That way you can kind of verify that when they actually got the actual letter from you guys. Guys, under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, you, the consumer, can dispute anything you feel is inaccurate. Just disputing something does not guarantee it will be deleted, which is why I went through first getting your utilization down, bringing your current accounts current, credit builder accounts, and not buying trade lines, right? That's why I went through your open accounts first. You do your disputes. Nugget, you want everything negative to either be deleted or a 0 balance. What, Terry? Delete it or a 0 balance. That's it. Don't overcomplicate it. So dispute it if it comes off, great. Dispute it if it does not come off. You're doing a pay for a delete or a settlement. That's it. Don't overcomplicate it, okay? And guys, so let me recap. Pull your reports from all 3 bureaus. Guys, make sure you're doing your FICO scores. Make sure all of your current accounts are all of your open accounts are current. Get utilization 10% and under. Guys, you can also do credit limit increases that can also help your utilization. Prioritize your accounts. add credit builder accounts, revolving and installment. I'll put the link in the description. If you need open available trade lines that are primary your own to build your score, no fraud alerts, no buying trade lines, no using Credit Karma. You're actually looking at your actual reports and you want everything negative to be deleted or be a zero balance. And you're going to send in a letter of dispute if you have negative items on your report that you're trying to get off. Whew, that was a mouthful. All right. And guys, for my nugget, you can. Some of you guys reach out to me and you're like, Terry, how can I work with you directly? Guys, I love talking to you guys. So yes, you can invest in a one-on-one coaching call with me. And now the coaching calls are 1 hour via Zoom, me and you face to face. And I've decided to record them and give you guys access to the recording for 30 days because that way if I give you a ton of information and action items, sometimes y'all can't even write fast enough. So y'all are like, oh my gosh, that was a lot of information for the people who've already done sessions with me. So I'm going to give you access to the recording that way you can watch it and rewatch it. So shout out to Latoya Okia, right, who did a strategy session with me and then got a house built from the ground up, 5-bedroom, 3.5 bathrooms. Y'all check out that testimonial. Shout out to Sharice, who did a strategy session with me and got $30,000 in credit within 30 days of speaking to me. And that's just the beginning. So guys, when you're ready for like the big money, then you invest in a strategy session with me and I will spend an hour with you on Zoom. You guys can use it for entrepreneurship. You can use it for starting a YouTube channel. You can use it for starting a credit restoration business, credit counseling business. You can use it for real estate investing. You can use it for personal or business credit. I'm also a certified life coach. You can use it for work-life balance, trying to leave your job, all of the above, right? So I would love to work with you. I'll put that link in the description also, okay? So I hope that this was helpful. I will link your follow-up videos and have a super amazing day on purpose. Bye, y'all.